Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Chuckles Madden. I'm your host, Chuckles152. Again, Chuckles152. You can catch me on Twitter, YouTube, and on TikTok at Chuckles152. And today, I ain't talking football because football is subservient to me making money. And until me talking football through Chuckles Madden and other outlets becomes profitable like money, I am going to take a break from talking football because my money is more important. Now, this isn't my Robinhood account. This is a sample Robinhood account I found. I want you to become familiar with it. So what today I'm going to do is I'm going to explain trading for those who don't understand. I'm going to explain what is going on in today's market. I'm going to explain the big time enemies of you and your pockets. And I'm also going to explain a bunch of other stuff that all relates to stock trading. So we're going to get right into it. So this is the basic view of Robinhood. You got your free stock ticker there. That's if you invite friends, you can get some free stock from Robinhood. You can take a different look between day, week, month, 3-month, year. I mean, all time what you've had in there. This shows your buying power, how much money you have to spend on stocks. That's what you have invested between what's left in your buying power and what is in your stocks. Here's your stocks. Here's where you trade the stock. This so happens to be Sundial, which is SNDL on the ticker. I believe in this stock. I think it is going to continue to grow. As you can see, there was major growth in this stock from about 3:30 today all the way until about 5:40. It had gotten as high as 87 cents a share. After hours, after 5:40, it has kind of come back down to around 79 cents a share right now. It was as low today as I believe 5.1. And why did it skyrocket? Well, there's a lot of reasons, and we're going to get into that in a little bit. But I want to first show you how to purchase and sell and protect selling your shares. First of all, this is when these are your orders. This is how you buy stock. So number one, you can buy stock in either shares or in money. More preferably, you should do so in shares. Don't get around to buying half shares with money. It's not the greatest way to do things. You can do a limit order. Means you don't have that much money, so you have a maximum price of how much you can pay per share, and it will not go over that. So if the market accidentally goes up before you purchase it, you will not purchase that share, that stock. If it goes down, you'll get it for cheaper than what you put as your maximum price. There's a trailing stop order. If it comes down in stock price, it'll automatically purchase that for you. So you can set that automatically. You don't always have to be sitting at your stock. So you could see Sundial at 79.9 and say, you know what, I'm going to wait for it to come back down to 69 cents because that's a real nice price. And what it'll do is it'll purchase that buy. If it gets down to 69 cents, boom, it'll purchase it. There's a rising stop order. So if it rises to a price, it'll trigger you to purchase it. And then a stop limit order, it means that it'll limit the amount that you will pay for that. So it's a lot like this limit order, but combining the stop order as well. It also works on selling. I like to put trailing stop orders when my stocks go skyrocketing. Today, there was a stock that is known as Naked, NAKD. It actually ended up going to $3.30, I believe. I had bought Naked at about 45 cents. I had bought a lot of stock in Naked. I sold at 80 when I sent a stop order. When it got there, when it fell to 80 cents, I wanted to sell. And it did. So it had gone up to 90 cents. It fell to actually all the way down to like 65 cents. It was a lot of money. It's more money than I've ever played with in my entire life. So I got out. I am very happy for the people that were invested in Naked that got all the way up to $3.30. I would have made a whole lot of money. I'm not going to be jealous. I'm going to be happy for myself because I did very well today. As for stop orders, so that's the stop order. Trailing stop order, if it falls past, so say if a stock's $1, and you say if it falls past 90 cents by 10 cents, so it'll sell at 80 cents for you. That's how that works. A stop limit order, again, it combines the limit order with the stop order, and that's how you get the stop limit order. We're going to move on. So what was all the madness with Naked? AMC was another one today, which is the movie theaters. Nokia, which is NOK. Sundial will become one of these, which is SNDL. Naked is NAKD. And GameStop did it first, which is GME. So what's going on with these stocks, and why should you be paying attention, and what should you be doing? Well, first of all, hedge funds do something, well, they invest in stocks, and we're going to get to what they do. So this is called shorting. So I'm going to do it with this example. I'm not the brightest when it comes to shorting. This is the best way I understand it. So we're going to go through it. So let's say you have 5 pretzels. Currently, they cost $10. So $10 up for 5 pretzels. One Eagles fan on the market, this should say pretzels, sorry, has 5 of the pretzels. A Cowboys fan then asks to borrow, and that should say pretzels too, I don't know what happened there, asks to borrow the 5 pretzels for a bit, and instead, when he borrows them, because he thinks that the price will go down, he sells them so that way he can buy it back when it goes all the way down. So he sells up here, he buys it back down here, he then lends it back or gives them back to the Eagles fan. That's his plan. And then he makes a profit in the middle here, in that middle ground. So the group of Eagles fans notice that that's what these Cowboys fans want to do. So then they corner the market on these pretzels. They buy them all up. And then they jack the prices up of these pretzels so that the Cowboys fan can't get the pretzels back to give them back to the original Eagles fan. So what ends up happening is they lose the bet. They lose that gamble, and it costs these companies millions, if not billions of dollars. That's how the price goes up. So, somebody noticed that they were going to do this, the short sale, with GameStop. And people caught on. They raised the price. And Melvin Capital, which is owned by the owner of the Mets, Steve Cohen, ended up losing a fortune. Billions of dollars. They lost billions on this short sale. And so you get the NASDAQ president, this guy. Look at that clown. Look at this fucking world-class dickhead. He's a fucking douche canoe if I ever saw one. He goes on to say that they need to stop social media chatter because they're realizing that the Reddit subreddits and Twitter were catching on to these shorts, and they were killing it in GameStop and AMC. Absolutely killing it. BlackBerry and Nokia as well. And so this douche canoe, he wants to put an end to it. So they were on the news crying all day today that these poor kids from Reddit and Twitter were ruining all their fun. So what they did is after hours, they manipulated the market. So they're trying to scare people after hours, and I wish there was a better graph to show you what was going on after hours. The prices went down after they rose for a little bit. And they went down big time, but they actually started coming back up if you waited. What they're trying to do is they're using methods that they have because they have billions of dollars at their disposal to scare the consumers, like the people that are not hedge funds, out of buying into these stocks so that they can get their shorts back, because you can lose a lot of money doing shorts. Like this gentleman. This guy lost $399,000 on his short. That's how bad he messed up. So they came knocking for that money, and now he's in the negative on his Robinhood account. And there's going to be hell to pay for him to get that money back. So Steve Cohen owns the Mets. He's trying to convince people that there's not going to be a problem with the Mets. I mean, look at this fucking grimy-ass dude. Look at this fucking dickhead. What a piece of shit. I hope he loses the Mets over this. Like, fuck, man. Like, what a weird-looking fucking guy. Fuck him. Fuck that guy, too. Because what they're trying to do is now scare people off of making money because they're doing what these guys have done all along and making money off the stock market. They're trying to scare you. Do not let them. We are going to eat the rich. That's what's going to happen here. What we're going to do is we're going to make some of our money back from people like this, people like that. We're going to get our money back because they've taken from the American people for far too long. You just don't let the after hours drop of AMC spook you. Don't let any of them spook you, because that's what they do. When Friday comes and they did not reach the price that they said it was going to reach, this stock is going to balloon just like GameStop's, because they're not going to have the money for the short. Please listen to me. I will try and do my best to talk people into what's doing the best. We need to beat guys like this at their own game. They're the ones that help push us towards unemployment during COVID. And what's going to happen? Dickheads like this are going to have to eat their own shit. Fuck them. Fuck all these rich douchebags. They can get a fucking taste of their own fucking medicine, because it's been too long in this country where people like us haven't made that kind of money. The wealth keeps going up in this country to the top 1%, and it's about time some of that wealth comes back down to the rest of us 99%. All right. Have a good one, people. If you have any questions about my video, please let me know. I'll try to help you with your stocks. If you want to be added to a group on Twitter, let me know. I'll help you add you to that as well. And let's go make some money. Don't get scared off by douche canoes like this guy or this fucking weasel. Look how big of a fucking weasel the owner of the Mets is. Like, just look at his fucking shape of his head. It's absolutely a fucking dickhead. Look at it. If you can't see it, fucking, that's a dickhead, man. And he's going to try and scare you off the money just like this. Look at this fucking guy. Like, look, he's got a fucking dickhead too. Oh, My drawing went bad. Whoop, bloop. Look, he's got a fucking dickhead. And that's what he is. He's a fucking dickhead. Don't let him scare you off your money. AMC, for everybody listening. SNDL, which is Sundial. It's a marijuana stock. NAKD, which is a clothing manufacturer, not Naked Juices. AMC, SNDL, NAKD, BB, which is BlackBerry, NOK, which is Nokia. Oh, and don't forget the mother of them all, GameStop, where the power is with the players. Everybody have a good night.